Well, Coach, how you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
It is Thanksgiving here in America, and we got lots to give thanks for, don't we?
Oh, most definitely.
Well, tell us what you're giving thanks for most.
Well, I tell you, to be here on this earth, man, to be living everything that's going on around America with the COVID and stuff. I just lost my mom, earlier, this year, and to actually to be thankful to still be able to wake up every day is very important. But like I say, I'm excited this year for the what we're doing. We get plans for next year, next season for the football team, and I think a lot of the players are excited to come here and play for St. Louis and to be in front of the fans and community and things like that. So, and I'm doing it. I guess to do this, I'm doing this for my mom, my family, and I'm excited for all that.
Well, we decided to come out here. We're at Wapple Horse Park in St. Peters, Missouri. We felt it was appropriate, being we're both kind of sports guys. We enjoy the sports world. We're at the soccer field here. It looks like they're not going to be playing any soccer anytime real soon. But how important do you think sports is as a matter of our, what our culture does, our world does, to help people develop and to be entertained? A lot of people think it's purely entertainment, but it's really also obviously a lot to do with, helping people become grown men. You get to contribute on that side of it, you think?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, it can definitely change you as a person. It can make you a better person. And just in through life. Just being respectful to people. Caring about people. Just being independent. Most importantly, just being respectful, and it just teaches you a lot of good things. It doesn't matter what sport you play. It doesn't matter if it's baseball, football, hockey, you name it. It teaches you a lot. Discipline, everything. And how to be a good person. And I find that just being around ball players and stuff, it's telling me different stories and throwing some scenarios at me, what it has done to change them as men. To become men. But I just think it's definitely awesome to play a sport that you love and to change you and to make you a better person.
Well, Thanksgiving, sports, there's going to be some big football on today. How much of a cultural, Thanksgiving is very unique to America, right? Yeah. It was a founding holiday that they celebrate giving thanks, and I don't know of any other countries. They might have other similar things, but they don't call it Thanksgiving. So when it all comes together, it seems like football and Thanksgiving are always a big thing. Why do you think that's so ingrained in our culture? Football and Thanksgiving.
Well, like I said, well, first of all, you're around your family, and that's only happening one time a year for that. But it's important, and also giving back, especially in the sport. When you play a sport, and like I said again, it doesn't matter if it's pro, college, or whatever. You're giving back to the community. You're doing stuff for for the fans. It makes you feel good as an athlete and as a coach. It just makes you feel good about doing things in the community.
So, are you excited about any particular football today that's being played? I think the Cowboys are playing the Redskins again. Is that kind of a classic, right?
Well, like I said, I do like, I haven't watched football in a while because I've been so busy trying to get the team together and stuff. So we're excited for that. Just been busy trying to get a lot of stuff done before the players get here. But yeah, I'm excited about watching football sometime today when I get an opportunity. Today is a time for me to get some rest and just kind of relax because I've been so busy,
Well, as a busy guy with a whole lot of family, a whole lot of responsibilities, a business you're running with the, having a football team.
Yeah.
What do you think it's important that people realize? There's a psychological side of this that is, if you don't give thanks, what are you really doing to yourself? How are you impacting your own short-term and long-term benefits for what's going on?
Yeah. Well, I like to say, on a day like this, being Thanksgiving, and even if you definitely want to give back always give back to the community. You always want to do something special. Like I said, it makes you feel good as a person, who you are, and what you believe in. Like I said, everything that has happened, over the country and stuff. This is the time that we do need to come together. We also need to, give back.
Well, and I think a lot of people don't realize that giving thanks really helps people to feel good about themselves. When you don't have anything to give thanks about, and you're kind of bitter, you're hurting yourself. So you need to find something. I think a lot of people find something to give thanks about. And if people go, well, I have nothing to give thanks about. Are you living and breathing? I talk a lot about how, here, I'll try so I can actually do it from here, actually. I talk a lot about how am I so fortunate, I talk about this a lot to people, to have gone through a coma. People think that's, what? You're thankful to go through a coma? Well, I'm thankful because of the way I survived and what it's taught me. And it's made me so strong that I believe I can overcome just about anything. What would you have to say, Coach, about the challenges people have in life and what they have to give thanks for from what they've learned from those challenges? Do you agree with that?
I agree. I mean, like I said, even what you just spoke about, excuse me, about the coma, that's tough, and to bounce back from that, it's a challenge, man. And I know you, for what you do and what you have been doing over the years and stuff, it's a blessing. And people need to understand giving back. God would want you to do that. He would want you to give back, and I think that's the right mindset. And I'm appreciative of what you do in the community. It's always good.
Well, I appreciate that, and I really wanted the point to be a little bit about that. Yeah, that's just so true that so many of us go through terrible situations, difficult circumstances, stuff that people wish they never had to deal with. But the one thing I always talk about is what they say: what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? And along with that, when you've gone through something like this, I have people that talk to me about their hurdles and issues that they have to deal with, and I visit a lot of kids at hospitals and schools and talk about, here's just, life is full of these things, but if I can overcome a coma, which is traumatic and horrible, and the doctors later told me, expert doctor for the trauma room and the emergency room, surgeon said 1 out of 100 people recovers from that kind of a coma like I had. But I'm saying there's a chance, and that chance is if you are willing to go after it, if you're willing to believe, if you're willing to never stop. And how do you think that ties into sports, Coach?
Well, like you
or
said,
life,
just in life, or just like you said earlier, being blessed, man, and just thinking about all the things that's going on with people in the world today. I mean, we all go through different challenges and stuff, but you find a way to change your life and change your ways, and like I said, that's the right thing to do, even with today being the day it is. You want to give back. I mean, but I agree with you, saying about, changing, doing things the right way, because we should give back, and it's not that you shouldn't. I think we should give back, and I think that's the right thing. That's what, it makes you feel good, like you said. It makes me feel good when I give back, and I'm excited. Even just be here today with you, it's an honor to be here today.
Well, and I really appreciate that. And I got a wind of the way you manage and how you run and what you do to operate. And I said, yeah, I want to help this guy. I want to help the coach build up. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for some excitement. We want to tell everybody happy Thanksgiving. Happy life. And as much as there has been to deal with this crazy year, and as much excitement, I like to say it as a positive way you can say it, because we all know what we've all dealt with, and people that are no longer here that that we're going to see again someday. I truly believe. But think about what the real hurdles are. They talk about, if you really compared this world we're in right now to what the average person dealt with but they were born in 1890. They went through World War I, World War II, the bubonic plague. I mean, just you go down the list of things, whatever, and it's just it's not as bad as you think. And you've been through stuff before that you've overcome that will help you deal with this. And together we're all going to get through all of it, and things are going to be good.
Oh yeah, I agree. Definitely agree.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, one more shout out, one more thanks to everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, and check out the Bandits, right? Go to banditsinfo.com and you can help support the community and the great stuff Coach is doing to do that. I threw that in. I need to make a slide about that, but I had to mention it because I feel like you're doing a lot to help the community.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Giddy up.